Morning.
Hello.
In what's proving a very popular series on my YouTube channel, Can You Walk Faster Than the Tube? We're here at
Bond Street
to do Can You Walk Faster Than
the Central Line.
That is correct. He's excited. Let's do it. We're at Bond Street. We've decided that we're going to do this twice.
Yep.
We're going to do one which we know works and then one which we think could be interesting. So the first one is the classic Queensway to Bayswater. We'll head west on the Central Line. And I'll meet you at Bayswater, but you get out of Queensway and walk.
Yep.
I'm going to change at Notting Hill.
Okay.
The reason we can do what we're about to is because this is one of the points on the classic Harry Beck tube map where geography is really distorted. Here's how it appears on the map, but in reality, the circle and district lines are much more something like this, with it curving to the right immediately after Notting Hill, which, intriguingly, is how this 1933 version of the tube map displays it, much more accurate than the one you have today. And then after we've done that, we'll do one which involves, we'll come back here to Bond Street, we'll go again, and we'll do one that involves Lancaster Gate to Paddington.
Are you going to pay for my oyster?
I'm going to pay for your oyster, but let's do this one first.
Okay. I feel fairly confident I'm going to win.
You know the walk between Bayswater and Queensway, right?
It's just really, up the road.
Yeah.
Oh no, Lancaster Gate.
Next one. All right. Stop watch at the ready.
Okay.
See you in a bit.
See you later. Ready? Ready?
Go there.
Mind the gap.
Okay, first job is get out of the tube station. I think it's a lift. Time, come on, lift.
Ticket hall. Please have your ticket ready.
A 50-50 chance. Or the door's always open on the other side.
Notting Hill Gate. Already like over a minute down. Now I'm on an escalator here. The one thing that will work potentially in my advantage is that at Queensway, Vicky has got to, it's lifts or a spiral staircase. There's no escalators, it's a deep station. So if she's got caught up in the lifts at Queensway, then that will take some time.
Out of the station. I'm feeling kind of confident that I'm going to win this one. I might even have time for a cup of tea.
But then what will take my time is if I have to wait longer than a minute or two here at Notting Hill. This can be a bit hit or miss. Six minutes. No, it just changed to 1 minute. So that Circle Line train, which was 6 minutes away, is still there, but then a mystery train, check destination, has just appeared at 1 minute. So...
This is Notting Hill Gate. The next station is Bayswater.
Okay, I made it. I'm here. I pressed the lap button at 4 minutes and 33 seconds, so I'm already here. And I think I've got time for tea.
So 7 minutes just to get to Bayswater, just to get to Notting Hill Gate and leave. So I'm going to be there in around 9 minutes. Is my estimate, or maybe 9 minutes 30. That gives Vicky a lot of time to have won.
So I didn't get a tea, but I did have time to go to Sainsbury's and get a snack. Feeling a bit snacky. And I've come back. Jeff still isn't here.
I've got exactly 9 minutes.
I went to Sainsbury's.
You went to
Got a
Sainsbury's?
snack.
Well, how long did it take you to get out of the lift?
That was probably the longest part.
Okay,
Like a minute, maybe.
okay.
I got here, went to Sainsbury's, been hanging out, chatting to a few people.
So as we know, we knew this for sure, but I just wanted to time it. Don't change at Notting Hill to get to Bayswater. Get out at Queensway. Okay, that's part one. Part two,
Back on the tube.
back on the Central Line. Right, so this time you get out at Lancaster Gate, you walk along the streets to Paddington, I get the tube again, change at Notting Hill, I know, it's noisy enough, and see you outside Praed Street, Paddington, right by the post box.
Hold on, I'm getting out.
In a bit.
Okay. When the doors open. Ready?
Please have your ticket ready.
There's only one exit from Lancaster Gate, so I could have gone right, but I've decided to go left.
Back at Notting Hill Gate. I should have positioned myself in the rear carriage. I know that. Instead, I was only in like the third to last rather than the actual last. 1 minute. Not 6 this time, which became 1, but an actual 1.
Yeah, I went across one street too far. Should have gone down Spring Street. That's okay. I'm going down London Street instead.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Definitely quicker to walk. Oh, stop.
"10 minutes at Paddington." I've got to not go out to the entrance that leads down to the GWR concourse, but out to the Praed Street entrance.
Go Jeff my snack. What's the time, Jeff? What's the time on your watch?
So just over 11 minutes.
I was here at 8 minutes 26.
Oh man! Did you stop for a couple?
And I went the wrong way.
And you went the wrong way. So it's still quicker, even if you go wrong. That's good to know. Yeah, it's what I thought would happen actually. So well done. What do you mean you went wrong?
I could have come up that street, which would have been closer,
You don't have Google Maps.
but I went one further. So
All right.
I don't mind.
Quick debrief.
Sure.
Quick debrief.
I win.
You do. Even though I get the train.
Yeah.
And you walk. Are you okay with walking? I mean, should I walk next time?
I've been thinking about this.
Okay.
So you have much longer legs than I do,
This is true.
and a bigger stride,
Again, true.
a quicker gait, and
Yes.
and I think if we're trying to give a sort of average speed expose of is it quicker,
Then your average legs are a good.
probably
Okay.
to give a sort of average result.
It's just that whilst we were doing that one just now,
Yeah.
I've thought of a can you walk faster than the Bakerloo line.
Okay.
And also I've already got. We're going to do can you run? Not you and I, because I'm getting my. I've got a
I
runner.
don't know, I don't like
We're going to do
running.
can you run faster than the district line. The one I can't come up with is can you walk faster than the Victoria line. I think the answer is no, because the Victoria line is like the most amazing and fastest line. And I'm going to have trouble thinking of Victoria and Jubilee line examples.
Anyway, I went wrong and I still beat you.
You did. Thanks very much. See you next time.